I spent 7 days exploring Ambergris Caye and San Ignacio in Belize for my third solo birthday trip, and this was genuinely my favorite one yet, so steal my itinerary. On day 1, I flew JetBlue direct to Belize City and then hopped on a 13-minute hopper flight to San Pedro. Riding in a tiny 9-seater plane was a first for me, but it was honestly a smooth ride, and the view on approach to the island made it completely worth it. When I landed, my hotel had everything coordinated, a short golf cart ride to the dock, and then a 10-minute speedboat transfer straight to the property. That arrival alone set the tone. I checked into the Matachica Resort and Spa, an adults-only small luxury hotels of the world property on the northern shores of Ambergris Caye, and it genuinely exceeded my expectations. I was greeted with a warm towel and a welcome drink the moment I walked in. I ended up splurging on the seafront casita with a king bed, walk-in shower, and a private porch steps from the Caribbean Sea. I grabbed a late lunch at the bistro, spent the rest of my afternoon on the dock with my book, and that was day 1. On day 2, I booked a catamaran day trip that covered Ho Chan Marine Reserve, Shark Ray Alley, and a stop in Caye Caulker. Ho Chan is one of the most biodiverse reef systems in the world. I saw sea turtles and more fish that I could count. Then we stopped at Shark Ray Alley, and I got in the water surrounded by a ton of nurse sharks, which feels a bit terrifying at first, but that quickly subsides when you realize being this close to harmless nurse sharks is one of the coolest things you could ever do. Our final stop of the day was Caye Caulker, and it was the perfect cool down. The whole island runs on one motto: go slow. We headed straight to the Tarpon Cove and fed the tarpons before grabbing lunch at Chef Kareem's, which was definitely worth the hype, but there was a bit of a wait. On the catamaran ride back to San Pedro, they served fresh shrimp ceviche, and the sunset views were the perfect way to end the day. Day 3 was my birthday, and I celebrated by crossing the Great Blue Hole scenic flight off of my bucket list. This was such an amazing experience and definitely a must-do for any trip to Belize. After that, I grabbed a quick breakfast at Soul Cafe before I made my way to Secret Beach for the day. Secret Beach is on the lagoon side of the island, and the water is a completely different color over there, but so beautiful. I ended my day with a massage back at my hotel and dinner at the restaurant overlooking the Caribbean Sea. On my last morning in Ambergris Caye, I squeezed in one more snorkel trip, this time to Mexico Rocks, a quieter patch reef system on the northern part of the island. It's much shallower than Ho Chan, with far less people and a ton more marine life. I saw so many sea turtles, fish, and vibrant coral reef, and between this, Ho Chan, and Shark Ray, this was definitely my favorite. Spending 3 days in Ambergris Caye was incredible, but next I headed inland to the Cayo district, and 4 days in the jungle I fear is far too underrated, so come back for part 2.